Greetings to everyone out there and welcome back to Around the Clock. And at today's Tokyo Game Show presentation for Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, Koei Tecmo showed off tons of gameplay footage for this game. New characters have been introduced and will be playable, along with a brand new cinematic trailer for the game as well. So with that being said, let's get right into the information. Starting off with what I think all of us already knew at this point, but the 4 champions will be playable within this game, and as I stated earlier, we all know this because of the first initial trailer for this game showed off these characters in gameplay mode. Along with this, Young Impa will be playable within Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, and man, Young Impa's moveset is phenomenal. You're looking at some of the gameplay that they showed off here and she's all over the place, man. I really can't wait to get my hands on this game because it looks so good. As you can see, there's a lot of action going on, tons of enemies on the screen, and two things that I do want to point out is that the maps are really large. If you look right there at the bottom right hand corner, the maps look really fleshed out, the backgrounds look phenomenal, they look just like Breath of the Wild, and all the character designs look exactly like Breath of the Wild. Of course, this is not going to play like Breath of the Wild because this is a Warriors game, but with this being the Calamity War, it's totally understandable and the action just fits the story that is being told within this game. You can also switch to different characters as they do in different Warrior games, as you can see at the top left hand corner, and some cool special moves were shown off as well as you're checking out right here. And man, like I said, this game looks phenomenal, and I'm really glad that Koei Tecmo showed off actual gameplay of this game before the release of the game, so it gives people a lot of time to decide, well, am I going to get this game or not? And I think that a lot of people who play Breath of the Wild are going to pick up this game. Whether or not they like the Hyrule Warriors style of the game, they're going to pick this up based on the story alone. Now, another cool thing that Koei Tecmo showed off within this presentation is that a small little guardian buddy will be following you around as a companion, and I don't know exactly what it can do because this whole presentation was in Japanese, but I'm pretty sure that we will find out soon enough. And since this whole presentation was in Japanese, Push Dustin was graceful enough to translate some things that were said during this presentation, as you can see on your screens here. The development team heavily focused on recreating Hyrule 100 years before the events of Breath of the Wild and wanted to reflect this in the world's design. There was strict guidance from the main Zelda team during development. There will be separate playstyles for different characters. More characters will be shown off in the future, such as Young Impa being showcased recently. The development team avoided answering many questions during the live stream as the game is heavily story based and they didn't want to spoil anything. They combined the styles of both Hyrule Warriors and Breath of the Wild to create Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. When all development of Hyrule Warriors ended, Koei Tecmo thought that would be the end of Hyrule Warriors as a whole, as the team was finally able to fulfill the festival theme they were going for. Following this, Eiji Aonuma himself then approached the team on the opportunity to create the prequel to Breath of the Wild. So, as you can see here, this game has been in development for a very long time. So much information has been shown, but so much has not been shown as well, and I'm glad at that. I'm glad that a lot of the story has not been showcased so far, so that when we go into this game, we can be blown away by what is shown off within the story. And finally, it was revealed that if you pre-order the digital version for this game, that you will get an in-game item, the Lucky Ladle. And if you already have existing save data from the Breath of the Wild, you would get a free in-game item, the Training Sword. So there you all have it. Tons of information was showcased, new characters, new trailers, new gameplay, everything, and everything looks amazing. I can't wait for November because I am definitely picking up this game day one, and I know plenty of people are as well. Alright everyone, that's going to do it for this video. What are your thoughts on everything that was discussed here? Please let me know down in the comment section below, and if you like this video, make sure to hit that like button because it really does help out the channel and gives exposure to other people who do not know about Around the Clock. Also, please share this video as well. If you're not already subscribed, be sure to hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell so that you don't miss out on new and daily Nintendo news content. Right here at Around the Clock, we're here, we focus on Nintendo gaming news around the clock. Catch you guys in the next one.